Hi all. Today we're going to be playing Ultimate Admiral because we've, and emphasis on we've, come up with the stupid fucking idea where we've basically, me and Cynder, he's the thumbnail man. He does all the thumbnails, so you've already seen a lot of his work. Cynder,
Hello.
speak. There you go. Now you know him. We both play Ultimate Admiral, and we had this silly idea where basically we pick a year, we pick two nations, we build certain ships, and we do this big fleet battle. No rules other than a tonnage limit. So for this one, there's no rules other than a hard tonnage limit for each ship type. But other than that, we were allowed to go absolutely stupid on our designs. So we're just going to start by going over each of them, I think.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So first one first, we did the battleships. I went with a battleship by the name of Bordeaux. If you're familiar with the Dunkirk class, you'll probably see where my inspiration came from. It's quad 330s, and it's 6 of them. They're not going to penetrate much, but they sure put down a lot of lead. I've gone for a moderate speed. I've gone for as best a crew as I can slam in it. I've gone for as pretty much armor as I can slam in it. I did forget to install radio or acoustics, and the armor is pretty piss poor. But the whole point of my Bordeaux is to just land as many shells as I can. It's going to be absolutely terrible, and honestly, Cynder's design is going to blow this thing out of the water.
That thing is pure volume of fire.
Yeah, it's not gonna lie. It's realistically, this thing will probably get 2, maybe 3 salvos off, and then it's gone. It's not saying. So my heavy cruiser, this was a hard limit of 15,000 tons. It's called the Maroc because I took the French. I named it after Morocco. So the Maroc is honestly a disaster. It is just a lot of 203s. There's almost no secondary battery on it, there's no torpedoes on it, it's just a hell of a lot of 203mm guns. That said, it's also got way more armor than it has any right to do, so it's probably going to be hard to kill. In fact, my armor belts are pretty much maxed on it because I had a lot of spare tonnage. It's also relatively fast at 35 knots, but honestly, it's also probably just going to explode. Honestly, Cynder's battleship design is so much better than anything I've built here that, all my ships have a very good chance of just exploding at the start of the match, and we will have a very, very short video in that case.
So, that would certainly be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens, it is what it is. So, light cruiser, hard limit, 10,000 tons. I've gone for a Super Colbert. So, for those unfamiliar, the Colbert is a post-war French cruiser, with a whole lot of 127mm guns designated as an AA cruiser. I've basically done the same thing here, but I've gone for triple 138.6s. And there's 8 of them. And there's also 6 torpedo tubes per side. It's also relatively fast, and I've gone for as heavy armor as I can on this thing. Honestly, the Romaine, as I'm going to call it in short, probably has the best chance of actually doing anything here. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's still probably just going to get blown up. The sign, saying, I'm not French. 4,500 tonnage limit, it's just a Super Mogador. Triple 138.6s, 5 deck torps. It's just a Super Mogador, is what it is.
Triple barrels on a destroyer.
Yeah, 4 of them too. So you're looking at 12 138s on a destroyer hull. It's not even fast. Both my light cruiser and my heavy outspeed this thing, and my battleship comes damn
Don't get
close.
me wrong, though. Your destroyer looks pretty good.
I mean, visually, I think it's pretty appealing, but
Yeah,
I mean, that's what they all say until it just whoosh into the bottom.
until it gets one shot.
So, of course, I'm playing France. And Cynder, on the other hand, is playing Italy with his battleship.
And there it is in its absurd glory.
Doesn't even fit inside the hangar. Or the dock.
For some reason the dock doesn't size up properly sometimes.
What have you got on it anyway?
They're pretty much the standard Italian quad 380s, and all the side secondaries are the standard. What are they? 105s.
105s.
I think they use 90, but we don't have those in the game, so whatever. And the back is just full of 152s. If anyone's seen a Richelieu or a Dunkirk, you'd know what I'm getting at there.
Yeah, it's...
And of course, its counterparts in a game called World of Warships, it shoots sap shells.
Yeah. Oh,
which have very good ricochet angles and very high penetration. Less prone to over-penetrating thin armor.
Yeah, which is what I'm bringing, so...
Yeah.
I must say, I'm very surprised you didn't go through for another turret on the rear.
I couldn't fit one. It actually wouldn't let me.
Oh, fair enough. So you've just gone for
It would make it look so much better. I 100% agree. But
so you've just gone for this abhorrent battery of 152s.
Oh yeah, yeah. And the secondaries fire sap too if they want to.
Ooh, that's interesting. All right, your heavy cruiser. Where have I seen this before?
Cruisers, it's very if anybody has played World of Warships, this might look very similar to Zara. Just a simple Italian 4x2 with the 203s.
76 underwater torpedo tubes in there, though.
There's 3 underwater torp tubes on either side because I couldn't fit the deck torpedoes. And it's just got some random small guns that I put there just because.
For aesthetic.
Yeah, and it also goes almost 37 knots, so it's pretty quick.
Your armor is looking very good, too. Max AP, max speed. Yeah, I've loaded HE instead, so...
Yeah, and this one also, like its World of Warships counterpart, fires sap.
Honestly, I think you have a very good chance of just straight up blowing me out of the water. Alright, your light cruiser.
I'm not very knowledgeable in Italian light cruisers, so I just kind of made up a big destroyer concept with 2 torpedo tubes in the middle and 9 guns.
Oh, that's
pretty simple.
I'm surprised you didn't place the torps on the side so you could have 2 on each, or would the game just not let you?
Game wouldn't let me.
That's
the funnels.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. And this one also goes 37 knots. I'm not sure if this one fires sap. I think this one might fire just normal.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
It does have sap, actually.
Well, it does have some sap rounds in it, but...
Yeah, but they're not ballistic capped like my other ones are.
Yeah, and you're... Sorry?
And yes, it's I kind of took some inspiration off of the Japanese destroyer Harugumo, which had 10 guns. But like what the Italians did sometimes on their destroyers, they put 150 millimeter guns on them, and that's what I did because this game allows you to do that for some reason.
So you have 10...
I just got two 5 launchers on the sides.
So you have 10 150 millimeter guns on your destroyer. Ooh, that's 31 knots though. Ugh.
It's slow. Yeah, it should be pretty easy to kill.
Yeah, but I mean, if I leave this thing unattended for, it's going to be brutal.
Well, you also have to take into account the range, right? So
yeah,
what range the AI wants to go to.
Yeah, we're fighting at 10,000 meters, and we're basically just going to let the AI control everything here.
And just as a precursor, 10,000 meters is what the game will start us at. We have no idea what the range will be at the end of this.
Yeah, so we're just going to... We're basically just going to figure this whole thing out live. This is the first take.
Yeah.
This could be an absolute disaster. So first things first.
Entirely new feature from Ultimate Admiral as well. So
yeah, I'm just going to set everyone...
Don't expect it to be absolutely perfect. And yeah, what Lex is doing here is full AI on all of our ships because obviously I can't control my own over there. That's what all the question marks are.
Yeah, so of course Cynder's fleet is all the way over here, and it's super scuffed glory. I mean, already your cruiser and your battleship are acting up.
And unfortunately, I can't also force my ships to use SAP when they probably should.
Yeah, it's basically just set to the AI because this game doesn't have a true quote-unquote multiplayer. Instead, you just have to share designs with each other.
Oh, your DD. Oh, no.
Honestly, I don't think my destroyer will... Oh, what'd you hit me with? Oh, no.
Probably the battleship SAP.
Everything else is doing mostly okay. It's going to be hard to kind of, like, cast this. This is like esports Ultimate Admiral.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, my... Oh, no, my destroyer!
There's a little bit of fire going on.
I think everything's targeting my destroyer. Yeah, everything's targeting my destroyer.
I'm not sure. There's kind of shells going everywhere.
Really heavy rear damage, though.
Yeah.
The Maroc is holding up surprisingly well. Where did my light cruiser go?
Well, your Maroc was the heavy armored one, right?
Yeah, super heavy. So the Bordeaux is just kind of doing its own thing.
It's chilling.
Oh my, you're... Oh.
Whoa, what is that?
I think the Bordeaux probably caked it if I had to guess.
Fortunately,
we can't see the detailed damage on it for now, but something is going through the belt.
Yeah, what the heck is hitting that?
I don't know. Your cruiser or your light cruiser or whatever this thing... Oh no, this is your destroyer.
That's the destroyer.
Your fleet's holding up. Your light cruiser's just off doing its own thing.
Yeah.
Your heavy
maybe a
is...
torpedo hit the battleship. That's my guess.
Maybe. Come on, let me... There we
I don't
go.
know what a torpedo did, but it kind of looks like it got torpedoed.
I don't know. We'll know soon enough. Let's see. How's
Yeah.
my fleet doing? Bordeaux's taking some good hits. I think the Morocco's probably taking a few battleship hits at this point.
Yeah.
What's the rear mount doing? Man, even with full electric turrets, they're just not doing so hot.
And something I didn't even know was possible. My destroyer has 360-degree turrets.
Wait, does actually work in this game?
Yeah.
That's
The only one that isn't is the B turret at the front.
I see. Your battleship is not having a great time.
Yeah. Now, see, unfortunately, this is the...
Oh, it's down.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
That is supremely unfortunate.
Yeah.
I think, if I had to guess... No, my Bordeaux's set to AP. I wonder where your fire came from.
I don't know, because I have...
Oh!
I have every possible thing to prevent flash fires and such, so I have no idea what happened there.
I really wonder what's going on. Even your heavy is really taking a good hit. Well, several good hits. No ammo. Oh, you're out of HE ammo. Okay, you're only firing AP on the Flavius. And you are losing buoyancy quickly.
Jesus.
I think you're... What's even raking it so hard? The Morocco was just nuking it. I mean, the Morocco's taking a fair chunk of damage. Oh! Oh no, that's just your battleship sinking in the background.
Yeah, I think I found out where all the HE is coming from.
What, the Morocco just spamming?
Yeah. Oh yeah, and you see that light cruiser back there? That's the pinnacle of AI movement.
AI gaming. He's doing circles in the smoke. Let's go.
Yeah.
I don't think my light cruiser's done anything either.
Your light cruiser's doing the exact same thing.
You know, I think the only reason I've come out on top here is I think the sheer volume of fire that my ships are putting out is enough to...
Yeah.
Because I think I'm just landing more shots than you are, and that's the main difference. Your destroyer's putting up a hell of a fight, though. Oh, and because of how thin it is, I think things are just going through it.
Oof.
I mean, until my guns get tracked on you, but you're putting good damage on the Morocco. Yeah, something. Wow. I'm pleasantly surprised by how well...
Oh. That was the destroyer, I think.
There goes the destroyer.
We're down. Messed it up.
We're down to the light. 4-on-1. This is basically just the Mediterranean.
Yeah.
The Italian fleet has blundered. Oh!
Oof.
I think that... Oh, man. Well, that didn't last as long as I thought it would.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Crew losses 174 to 3,000.
Jesus.
So what happened here? Like, what happened to your battleship? Why can't I click on it? Oh, there we go. It just... I mean, you didn't even take that much damage. You just burnt out across the board. It seems like it's consistent across all your ships, actually. Apart from your destroyer, obviously, but...
Yeah.
I think you just burnt out. I think it was because I just spewed so much HE. I mean, even the Morocco was basically just monkey moding on your ship the whole time, and...
Well, the Bordeaux put out the most damage.
Damage to... Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think I might have just outdone you with volume of fire. Yeah, 80 fires.
Yeah.
30 blocked, 15 ricochet, 146 partial pen. But if we look at your battleship... Were you even landing that many shots? Main gun accuracy, 9.6 to 26. Okay, I think I found the problem.
I mean, with high volume of fire, you're going to have a high gun accuracy, right? So...
Yeah, but still 10% to 25% effectively. But that's like your major hard-hitting section of the fleet, that is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, your light cruiser had an excellent hit rate. But outside that, you weren't across 10% on anything. I mean, neither was I, to be fair, but... Torpedo accuracy 0.000. And your battleship got some good secondaries in, but...
That's strange.
Yeah, that was very lopsided. I don't know if I just built something better than you, or I don't really know what went on there. I mean, we look at our share designs and we skip all the way to 1940 because I am not fighting in 1890. Let's.
Yeah, I'm very curious to dissect that because
what happened to your ship? Hold up? What's your armor? That's all fine. You're very good on your armor across the board.
Did I just get RNG'd?
Your armor's kind of thin. Like, your actual armor itself is kind of on the thin side. I mean, only a 350 belt. A 10k is not that much. 20% length on the 380s.
Well, this thing was sunk due to fire, so you have to check all the bulkheads and the hull bottoms and such.
Maximum. All your protection is very good.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm confused it burnt out, because and there was no detonations and there was no flash fire.
That's I might have just gone through your armor, honestly. I might have just, because I had so many shells going in. I don't know, maybe I just overwhelmed it, because I guess the problem with your design is that, you at that range you really only have the 380s putting in serious work.
The 150s have enough range as well.
Yeah, but they're at a bad angle. And then your 105s are kind of just aesthetic.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice you had 152s next to your rear turret, or next to your second turret. That's interesting.
Yeah. They usually put one there.
I don't know, I think... I'm not sure. I'm not really sure. I think I might have just sure volume of fired you out of that one.
Yeah.
That's peculiar. Okay, well, I guess that's how it goes for the very first time we try one of these things. No wonder. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen perfectly, obviously. I think we're going to keep doing these, because we have quite a few ideas, don't we?
Well, we got 10 nations, so that's a lot of opportunity for battles between them also.
Yeah, especially if we mess around with, like, fleets, or compositions, or, like, rules, or years.
Even stuff that's, like, alt history. That's possible.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just call it here. I don't know, it's hard to segue out of a video when there's just two of us here who are not really good at this sort of thing.
Yeah, and we're both just bewildered as to what just happened.
Yeah, I think we might have spent more time talking about the ships themselves compared to the actual battle.
Yeah, there's going to be a long discussion after this.
Oh no. Oh no. Alright, well, thanks all. We'll figure something out for the next one.
Yeah, it'll be better, I promise.
Surely, copium.
Yeah.
So, see ya.